How's it going? We're here for a construction status update for the two projects. We got Grand and 12th as well as Olive Pico. Situated in downtown Los Angeles, takes up one full city block and divided by an alley. So here we are at the bottom of the hole. We're just completing the groundwork and finishing with our underground plumbing installation. As you can see right here, we got our methane barrier over section 3, getting ready for rebar and concrete reinforcing installation. Over in area 2, we finished our slab on grade, as well as area 1. We're actually going up for our first elevated deck. Formwork complete and getting ready for concrete placement next week. So a lot of people ask me why we actually install the methane barrier. The methane barrier is used to keep the dangerous gases separated from the building structure. And what we end up doing is actually install vents and pipes that go all the way up through the roof to take it from the ground and out to the air above. And the methane barrier is actually very common in Los Angeles due to such an oil-rich region that we live in. As a matter of fact, on this project alone, we found 3 oil wells that had to be re-abandoned to new industry standards, where we had to drill down as deep as 6,000 feet. As well as we had to bring in some additional equipment that actually treated the contaminated soil that we had on site and neutralized some of those contaminants before we could actually take it off site. Here we are in section 2 of the slab on grade, where you can see the concrete has been placed. We got the formwork going up for the first elevated deck L1. This process continues and goes south to the end of the project and moves up until you get to the 3rd level, which is the 2nd podium above grade. And as you can see, that's where we're at on the Olive side. Let's go take a look and see what they're doing over there. Standing here on Olive Street, this is our staging area, where we are complete up to 2/3 of the way on our concrete deck podium. We have 1 concrete placement left. In the meantime, we're starting the wood framing on the south portion. And as you can see right now, our tower crane is starting to pick up our prefabricated wood panels. These wood panels are prefabricated, and we get about 4 to 5 truckloads per day from Paris, California. And now we're standing up here in area 1 of the level 3 podium deck, where today is a big milestone for the project. It's actually day 1 of wood framing. While concrete is still getting placed on the north end, we're starting the framing here on the south end. We got our first stair tower up, erected, and we're rocking and rolling. One interesting fact, or a good reason of why we like to bring the stair towers in fully erected in one piece and install it now as opposed to doing it later, there's predetermined elevations. It's a lot more accurate when you get to build this in the shop and then set it in place in the field. Also, it's a lot safer and there's no welding to be done with all the wood in place. And with that, I'd like to thank you. We're standing here on the Pico project with our last section, getting ready for concrete placement of our 2nd podium deck. And we're looking forward to the next phase of this project, wood framing.